Apis dorsata. It is also called the rock bee or the giant bee. It is the largest of the honeybees, measuring about 20 millimeters in length. It is a very good honey gatherer. It builds an open single comb of huge size, about a meter in diameter. The comb is always built in open places and huge from inaccessible branches of trees, along the sides of steep rocks in the forest, and even from the walls. Annual yield from a colony is about 35 to 40 kilograms. The rock bee honey represents a major portion of the honey sold in our markets. It is impossible to domesticate it because of its irritable and ferocious nature. On disturbance, it attacks human beings and domestic animals, and sometimes even death may occur. Apis florea. It is known as little bee since it is the smallest of three species of apis, about 7 millimeters in length. It is seen only in the plains. It also builds single but small combs on bushy plants and corners of roofs. It yields very little honey, about 0.5 to 1.0 kilograms per year from a colony. The honey produced by these bees is sweetest one. This species cannot tolerate cold, therefore is not found in hills. Apis serena indica. It is also called the Indian bee. Found both in the forests as well as in plains throughout our country, is a domesticated species. It is smaller than rock bee but larger than little bee. This bee builds many parallel combs in the cavities and hollows of trees, caves, and such other hidden sites. It is mild and is the only form capable of being domesticated and is commonly reared in South India. The annual yield of honey is 8 to 10 kilograms per colony. This species is more prone to absconding and swarming and is very susceptible to wax moth, Melipona irridipennis. It is also called the dammer bee. It is very tiny with a vestigial sting and is different from the former three species in appearance and habits. It inhabits crevices in walls and hollow trunks of trees. The comb is made up of a dark material called cerumen, which is a mixture of wax and earth or resin. It is very poor honey yielder, ranging from 400 to 500 grams per colony per year. Apis mellifera. It is also called the European bee or the Italian bee, and was introduced in India in 1962 by Professor A.S. Atwal. Professor A.S. Atwal is called the father of modern beekeeping. It is originated in Italy, and it is a domesticated species. It swarms less and has good honey-gathering qualities, yielding about 45 to 101 kilograms per year. This species introduced to south parts of India after the catastrophic outbreak of Thai sac brood virus disease to the Indian bee colonies. It is called as darling of beekeeping. It is one of the most preferred bees for honeybee farm because it has a gentle temper. It is less swarming. There is a prolific queen. It is a good honey gatherer. It can protect itself against its enemies except wasps. It adapts very easily to frame hives.